Okay, let's take a look at converting this track and cleaning it up. Here we have a track that is the beginner's loop in Hearts, running around Essendon, Hertford, Welwyn Garden City and Welwyn Green. So if we double click, we get a list of all the waypoints used in our track. Now we can notice that looking at the leg speed and distance travelled are very low, and that means we had loads of points created at the start where the GPS was running and recording, but we weren't moving. So it would be nice to take all these points out to clean up our track. So select the first one and work our way down the list, probably somewhere around about the 60 mark. We do a control and click and do a multi-select. If we see the speed start to increase, there we go, waypoint 63. And we notice on our track at the side, they've all gone orange as we've selected them. If we now hit the delete key, we can get rid of those points. And there we go, cleaned up. Likewise, we have a similar problem at the very end when we finished our ride, where we were stationary and recording, but we don't need all that point data. So again, looking at the speed indicator, we do a multi-select, starting in this case at 0.500 and all the way to the end, and hit the delete key. Now, if we scroll slowly back up our file, we can look for other periods, like where we took a tea break or a fag break, and remove those as well. Here's one. So again, click on it, scroll up a little bit till we see the speed increasing again, and hit the shift and click button to do the multi-select. Okay, and delete. There we go. Again, scrolling up the file, looking for any other instances. There will always be some that are quite slow speed, like when you come to the end of a lane and you're just waiting to pull out onto the road. So we'll leave those in for now. Scrolling up. Well, so there's a low one, but looking at it, it's fine. Continue. Okay, so now our file looks pretty good, and we can click that box away. So zoom out, overview of our track, get rid of the box. So now let's look at converting this to a route. Let's move the bar up and scroll down, create route from selected track. Now our Montana can handle a maximum of 250 points. So in this case I'll go for something like just under that limit of 240 and go OK. Now the software will look at the track and determine the best place to put the points to get to as closely follow the track as possible for the new route. But once it's done it, we should always do a quick visual check just to make sure it is following where we think it is. So here we go. Looks pretty good to me. And there you go. We've now cleaned up our original track and converted it into a route, ready to use again in the future.